I would look at her and I would just think, wow, I can't believe that this woman has the fortitude, the vision to to do this. And she did it with such ease and grace. And I just I just found that extraordinary.
My name is Janet Klepfer, and I'm Mary Kay McGrath's younger sister.
So I'm Sue Novak, and I met Mary Kay for the first time in 1989 when I started dating her brother Jim.
My name is Vicki Jennings, and I'm from Iowa City, Iowa. We've lived in Iowa City 45 years.
I'm Monica Vernon, and I met Mary Kay quite a long time ago. I went to high school with her husband, with Pat. He was a year ahead of me at Regis High School.
She was spunky, outgoing, not afraid of anything. I tagged along with her many times, whether I think our mother made her take me with them a lot of the times, but I got to tag along, and we just had a great childhood, we played softball, we went swimming every day. She was involved, she had a paper route. Sometimes she would talk me into doing a route for her, so it was just a great childhood growing up. We went to a Catholic school and when we lived in Albia, and we just had great memories there.
I mean, she was just the best, She was amazing. I looked up to her so much just as a mother and sort of the matriarch of the whole family. So, I mean, she's always been a great confidant and offered great advice, and I just sort of learned a lot by watching her.
So she invited me to lunch one day down at Lucky's, and she said, I said, okay, Mary Kay, what is it? And it was a packed house. And I said, okay, another grandbaby. And she goes, hold your horses. And I go, okay, what is it? And she goes, I bought something about buying a building down here. I go, shut the front door. Are you kidding me? And I said, you bought a building? And she goes, no, I bought 8.
She never was afraid. And like I said, she was so spunky and outgoing. She wasn't afraid of anyone or anybody. And she wasn't afraid to try new things. Even if, it was out of her comfort zone, she was never afraid to try it.
She grew up in the Czech Village. She moved there in, I think, 6th grade. And so this was her neighborhood. And she'd go to the grocery store and she'd go to the fountain, the soda fountain.
Well, there's 2, actually. The cafe, because it was a bank and it's got the vault and the gorgeous ceilings, and then the candy store as well, with the history of that. And it has the same kind of tin punched roof, and they're both just gorgeous. So those are my 2 favorites.
It would be the firehouse. My husband and I, we've just always loved and admired that building, and she asked if we wanted to be partners on it. So that was just like such a great opportunity, and we're really proud and honored to be, to have a part of that.
Probably St. Pio, just because I think they worked together. Brad had a vision for his coffee shop, and she helped him make it happen. He had this whole vision of, I want to live very close to my coffee shop. Well, she had the place upstairs.
I would say Sweet Mercantile. I think it's just cute, and I grew up with a soda shop in my town, and I think her idea of having a candy store is very special too.
Her sense of what was needed, what would attract people to a place, community development is such an art and a science. And I think here in Cedar Rapids, we've always needed more people who get that, who understand what makes a downtown tick, what makes a Czech Village or a New Bohemia tick, what attracts people. And so with those 8 buildings, lots of people buy buildings and invest in real estate. But Mary Kay took it, she didn't think of it that way. She thought of it as creating a place that people would love and would come and would not just respect, but enjoy and make their own. And I think that is amazing leadership.
Mary Kay's leadership style is she has a very strong will. She's not afraid to delegate certain tasks for other people, but also ready to get her hands in there and just work along with you, not just say, oh, you need to do this and that. She saw something that needed to be done and she was going to make it happen.
She had great integrity, all the traits of a great leader, really, and she lived her life that way too. She was a great communicator. She could network with anyone. She just had a lot of perseverance. She starts a project, she does it from the very beginning to the very end. And you just love being with her. She had a sense of humor and a real sense of style. She loved art. And I think, she just was a very creative and artsy type person.
She was just the best.
She's made me a stronger person.
Resilient, smart, wise. She was so wise.
She was a real visionary.
And she, like I said, loved her city and wanted to make the best that she could. And that if we were able to do that, even in a small way, I think she would be so happy that we were trying to carry on what her legacy, what she left. She wasn't done. She had a lot more to do yet. It just didn't work out that way, but she's not done. And now she's up in heaven, and I feel that she's still guiding us. I really do. She's our angel.
Mary Kay has had an impression on so many people. And one thing she would always say to me and to other people, she would say, it takes a village. And I said, Mary Kay, if you build it, they will come. And there's many people that enter our lives, but there's very few that make an impression like Mary Kay did.